to the bucket, up and in, over the big man. Yeah. Ryan Riddle.
Don't stop, check it out, y'all. Come on.
And we're going to take this one to the rack. Close it down. Yeah.
We got game. Don't stop.
Yep.
Don't stop, check it out, y'all. Come on. Don't stop the game. Yeah. We on the road. Bring it.
There's a shot from the free throw line. Good. We're tied.
Yeah. Don't stop.
Appalachian Wireless Reader here with Coach Rodney Rowe, and you won a battle.
It was a battle, Charlie. I mean, that's two good basketball teams that played hard for 32 minutes tonight, and you know, I was so pleased how I think we out-rebounded them 10, 11 rebounds. You know, for our size, and I felt like our boys really battled tonight, Charlie.
Well, I know that, we talked about before the game, and you got them to spread out, make them come out and get on you out there and try to negate their size inside. And, Zach Johnson, 7 of 7 behind 3, didn't hurt at all.
No. Zach's a good shooter, I mean, and we're just, like you said, Charlie, I kept telling the boys, I said, we've got them spread out where we want them. I said, now we got to make them pay for coming out there and guarding them. And I feel like from the second quarter on, we did that. I didn't feel like the first quarter we attacked as much as we should have. But I think as the game went on, we started attacking, finishing, or kicking. And, and that's what we got to do.
You do. I mean, we talked about it a lot before the game and stuff, but this is exactly what we expected. It was an up and down game. You were on. They were not. They didn't shoot as well on the outside as normal. But you really made them work hard to get the points in the paint too.
Yeah, that was our game plan too, Charlie. I said, God, we just pretend this 3-second lane is your home, and don't let nobody get in it. I said, you guys are a family. That's your home. Nobody is to get inside that paint. And for the most part, we did a good job of that, Charlie.
I thought so. I thought you did well with that. But and really, Robinson, normally one of your better three-point shooters, was cold from outside tonight. But he realized that he made a big difference for you at the free throw line.
Well, he didn't shoot the ball well tonight, Charlie, and I think that affected him a little bit. But I don't know how many free throws he hit towards the end. But I'd say if you look at his stats, he had almost double figures in rebounding.
Yeah.
So like I'm trying to teach these kids. There's more to it than just scoring. There's other parts of the game that you can, not that you're not scoring, you can contribute it. And if they continue to buy into that, Charlie, I think we'll be all right.
Well, at the end of the day, what's on the scoreboard is what matters if they win or lose, right?
And it's a process that you go through. Kids want to score. Let's just be honest about they all do.
They do, yeah.
And it's just something you got to hate. It's all about the team, and that's what I'm trying to develop.
I think you're doing a good job. You've got 2 big wins. You're in the championship here Friday night.
Well, we're just excited, Charlie. Like I told him again, with all this virus stuff, we're just tickled to get a play. That's all we're doing. We're just thankful for another game.
Rodney, congratulations on the big win.
Thanks, Charlie.
Coach Rodney Rowe, the Shelby Valley Wildcats. We'll be right back on the Intermountain Sports Network.
It's here, 2021. Just like you, Walters Mitsubishi is celebrating the 3 truckloads of new Mitsubishis that just arrived. Shop our entire inventory at waltersmm.com.
Remember, when others won't, Walters will.
More than ever, we're all living online right now. It's one more reason using online account management from Gearheart Communications just makes sense. Visit ecare.gearheart.com to sign up so you can pay your bill, review your statements, or set up worry-free automatic payments, all without leaving your home. Make life a little easier. Online account management from Gearheart Broadband. Sign up today at ecare.gearheart.com.
I'm trial attorney Ray Jones, and I represent people who've been injured through no fault of their own. Some law firms advertise with gimmicks and catchy jingles. Why? The real question is, what kind of results have they obtained for their clients? How many cases have they tried? And what were the results of those trials? Because trust me, insurance companies know the answers to those questions. Helping injured people, it's what we do. Because the lawyer you choose does matter. I'm trial attorney Ray Jones.
Gearheart Broadband knows the internet is evolving, taking new twists and turns. As we add our input, make our choices, and follow the light that connects us all. It's quite a journey, one to experience with the fastest speeds available. Contact Gearheart Broadband and connect to the internet speed that suits your journey. And enjoy the ride.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution, and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
The right place, the right time, the right people, the right size. Citizens Bank of Kentucky, the right bank for your life. Citizens Bank of Kentucky, the right bank for your life. Citizens Bank of Kentucky, the right bank for your life.
It's here, 2021. Just like you, Walters Mitsubishi is celebrating the 3 truckloads of new Mitsubishis that just arrived. And listen to this price. A new 2021 Mitsubishi Outlander Sport, save $3,700 when you buy it for $22,350. Choose any remaining 2020 model on the lot and get low financing and huge discounts for pre-owned. Shop our entire inventory at waltersmm.com. In 2021, just remember,
When others won't, Walters will.
I was a child. I grew up in the world of addiction. The darkest hour came when I got kicked out of the dope house. I had nowhere to live. Now, it was other addicts that had gotten clean, changed their lives, that invited me into their life. They showed me what it was to have compassion. I'm an addict in recovery. The only limitations are on myself, the ones that I set.
There is hope. There is help. Frontier Behavioral Health.
Hello, this is Bruce Walters with Bruce Walters Kia. In 2021, our goal is simple. It's to become your car dealership for life. So starting right now, when you purchase your Kia from Bruce Walters Kia, we will change your oil for the lifetime of your vehicle. And yes, you'll still get the lowest price. So come check out the all-new 2021 Kia Sorrentos and Kia Tellurides. Free oil changes for life, only at Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville, or shop us online at brucewalterskia.com.
Buying a home. It's likely the largest purchase you'll ever make. And choosing a bank is one of your most important decisions. Choose wisely. Choose Community Trust Bank to get you home. With over a century of mortgage experience, we're committed to the highest standards of personalized service. For strengths only a community bank can offer, look to Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
Wireless Arena, as we're about ready for the start of tonight's second semifinal game between Paintsville and East Ridge. And Charlie, last night Pikeville had a big game against Betsy Lane, and it was a heck of a game throughout. Overtime game, end up winning by 2 points. I think it was 77-75, but both teams, you know, that's the kind of game you come to see play, and you hate to see either one of those teams lose that game.
I tell you, we've had a pretty good tournament so far. You know, East Ridge looked good last night. They're going to have their hands full with Pikeville tonight, and going to be an interesting battle here to see who can impose their will on the other. But now, a lot of confidence in East Ridge. They're 5-0 right now.
Well, they're 5-0, and they're another team that likes to shoot the three-point shot. You know, they're not shy about putting it up at all last night. They had 8 three-pointers last night. And from what I understand, you know, talking to people throughout that follows East Ridge, that's the way they've been all season. You know, they rely a lot on the three-point shot. Of course, you know, they also worked into the paint and things. So Pikeville, you know, they like to shoot the 3 too. Riley Salmons, you know, can shoot the 3, and Lathan Hall, you know, he's just a monster driving it to the bucket. You know, he can shoot from outside, and Tate Waters a little bit off last night, but you know, he's another, and Robinson also can hit the three-point shot. So it'll be interesting. I think both teams maybe might be pretty well equal as far as the three-point shot on that. Pikeville might have a little advantage on the inside.
Maybe so. They got maybe have a little bit more size down low. So
Right.
We'll see how it works out. I think it's going to be another battle here tonight.
I think so. So we encourage everyone to tune in to the radio stations, the TV stations, also Facebook and YouTube, you know. And if you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, again, we'd like to encourage you to like and share. Give us a comment who you're following, rooting for, and where you're at. So we're going to send it back to the station. We'll be back shortly with the starting lineups of tonight's second game between Pikeville and East Ridge, this year in the Mountain Sports Network.
BB's Smokehouse and Pub in Pikeville is now open for dine-in and takeout. Check out our Facebook page for daily lunch, dinner, and drink specials. BB's Smokehouse and Pub specializes in only the finest hickory smoked meats and highest quality steaks. If you're looking for a friendly atmosphere where you're more than a customer, then BB's is the place to be. BB's Smokehouse and Pub, located at 130 Mayo Circle, just off US 23 South Mayo Trail in Pikeville. Come see the lineup of all new 2021 Harleys at MineShaft Harley-Davidson in Pikeville.
Hi everybody, Dave Baker here for Total Pharmacy Care.
For years, customers have known that Total Pharmacy puts your health above all else. That's why they don't sell cards or candy or perfume. Their entire focus is on filling your prescriptions and making sure you understand your medication. And in keeping with that promise, all the lobbies will be closed for your safety during the increase of COVID-19 cases. Please use the drive-through, curb service, or delivery service at your convenience. 5 locations: Martin, Prestonsburg, Pikeville, Belfry, and Phelps. Total Pharmacy Care.
I want to talk about a subject that's a little bit hard to talk about. Some of you out there may feel like you're at the lowest point in your life. Feels like it's never going to get better. You feel like the only option out there is to end your life. I promise, that's not the only option, and in fact, that's not an option at all. Taking your life doesn't end the pain, it gives the pain to other people. Keep your head up. I promise things will eventually get better.
I suffered with addiction as a child. I was raised like in a normal home. I had hopes and dreams to be something. I just never learned any real coping skills. I had ADHD, depression and anxiety, and this thing comes along and that's what happened to me. You know, it became my crutch for dealing with the world. And I found this place and I gave them a chance. I wouldn't be here today if not for help I received. And I wish I had got it sooner.
There is hope. There is help. Frontier Behavioral Health.
Hi Big Blue fans, I'm Dave Baker, and you know, I know a little something about great teams and their starting 5. Now the team at Total Pharmacy Care has 5 locations to serve you. We're talking Pikeville and Phelps and Belfry, Prestonsburg and Martin. No cards, candies or perfume, just a team of pharmacists dedicated to filling your prescriptions and getting it right. Tell your doctor to send your prescriptions to Total Pharmacy Care. It's not just a name, it's a promise.
Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena. We're just about ready for this one to start as both teams are warming up and raring to go, I believe, Larry.
I think so. For some reason, they've got the clock stopped, though, Charlie. Stopped it with 1:11.
I'm wondering why. You know,
I don't see both teams is on the floor warming up. The coaches is at their benches, so
I don't know why, but I knew they were going to stop it. I think they're going to. I don't know if they got too many people too close together down there on there, or well, she get ready to mop something somewhere.
I don't know. They're down here at the end of the bench mopping up. Look like where somebody spilt some water. Maybe that's what it is. It's off the court though. So not sure.
I think we must
see the PA announcer burning white looking down that way though. So that might be the reason that they've done that. We're looking at some of our viewers, Charlie. Looks like we've got a fan from Richmond, Kentucky following Pikeville, and also Ashland, Kentucky watching the Warriors. So we appreciate all those folks for looking in.
Absolutely. I think, again, both teams, this is going to be an interesting matchup. I think it's going to depend on who can pick up the style or the pace of the game, how they want it. Eastridge is going to want to go up and really run a half court, maybe shoot the three, work it inside to the two big boys. And Pikeville, I think Pikeville is going to run the floor, maybe put a press on them early. I don't know.
I think they look for it. Also got a viewer from Georgetown, Kentucky looking in. Eli Rhodes just now coming on the court for Eastridge, and we've still got a stoppage on the clock, so we're going to send it back to the station, and we'll be back shortly. This is Intermountain Sports Network.
BB's Smokehouse and Pub in Pikeville is now open for dine-in and takeout. Check out our Facebook page for daily lunch, dinner, and drink specials. BB's Smokehouse and Pub specializes in only the finest hickory smoked meats and highest quality steaks. If you're looking for a friendly atmosphere where you're more than a customer, then BB's is the place to be. BB's Smokehouse and Pub, located at 130 Mayo Circle, just off US 23 South Mayo Trail in Pikeville. Come see the lineup of all new 2021 Harleys at MineShaft Harley-Davidson in Pikeville.
Appalachian Wireless Arena, we're just about ready for the starting lineups here as we'll see how things work out. Make sure everybody stays at 6 feet apart. The arena was given specific orders by the health department on how to do things, and they have done a really good job of keeping it where it needs to be so we can continue to have ball games here.
You're exactly right. What the holdup was the bleacher creatures, I guess you could call them, from Pikeville. Their pep section was all sitting seat to seat, and they're making them scatter out now. Every other seat or every third seat, you know, you got to keep them separated.
Absolutely.
Semi-final game. Let's meet our starting lineups first for the Warriors of Eastridge High School. Starting a junior, number 10, Isaac Woods. A junior, number 22, Eli Sykes. A junior, number 24, Braxton Stanley. A senior, number 25, Hunter Damron. And a senior, number 33, Eli Rhodes. The Warriors. Eastridge is led by head coach Brody Justice. Now for the Pikeville Panthers. Starting a junior, number 2, Tate Walters. A sophomore, number 3, Lathan Hall. A junior, number 5, Zach Lockhart. A junior, number 15, Riley Salmons. And a junior, number 24, Nick Robinson. The Panthers. Pikeville is led by head coach Elisha Justice.
And that's starting lineups for tonight's second semifinal game between Paintsville and Eastridge. The winner of this one will take on Shelby Valley. That will be Friday night at 7 p.m. right here at the Appalachian Wireless Arena. We'll be right here covering that game, and if you can't get out, got a lot of different ways you can see it through our network. So we're about ready to get started. Pikeville won the coin toss, and they'll have the basketball to start. Lathan Hall with it into the front court. Gets it over, that's Lockhart. Looks like Eastridge had opened up in a 2-3 zone. Working around here. Salmons 3 in the air. No good. Off the front of the rim. Rebound comes off to Eastridge. They're on the move. That's Dameron with it in the corner. He'll fire up a 3, and it comes off, and rebound comes off to Lathan Hall. Quickly into the front court he comes. Kicks it over. Going to the bucket. Putting it up and in is Nick Robinson. And Pikeville breaks that on top 2-0.
Good start for both teams. They both got good looks.
Panthers playing man-to-man defense. It's Woods with it. Isaac Woods. He's Lathan Hall guarding him. Woods drives down inside. Now he's double teamed, looking for some help. Gets it back out on top. That's Eli Sykes. Braxton Stanley, he knocked some three-pointers down last night, so I'm sure that the Panthers will be watching him as Isaac Woods backs out to the jump circle. Now they'll reset their offense. He drives down the right side, gets switch on the defense, try to go inside, ball knocked loose, battle for it inside. We're going to have a held ball, and it'll stay with East Ridge. Trying to get it inside to Eli Rose.
Yep. Well, they've got the two bigs down inside. You'll see them try to get it down low pretty often, I would think.
Yes. Eli Sykes steps out of bounds, brings it in. That is Stanley with it. Back into Sykes. He's double teamed and gets the ball knocked loose. Picked up by Lockhart. And here is a drive by Lathan Hall, and his shot's blocked. Eastridge comes up with it. Hunter Dameron with it into the front court. He'll get it over to Isaac Woods. Just getting started. 2-0 Pikeville. 6:20 first quarter. Braxton Stanley with it. Go inside, and Eli Sykes puts it up and in.
He got him on his hip.
2-2. Lathan Hall with it into the front court for the Panther. Gets it over to Salmons. Back to Hall. Comes across over to the Lockhart. Back to Hall. Just working around the three-point line right now. Hall looked at a three, decided not to take it. Salmon's open on the right side, up and good. If he gets hot, he can fill it up.
Yes, he can.
Had 30 last night against Betsy Lane in overtime. 5-2 Pikeville. 5:35 here in the first quarter. They'll get it into the front court. That's Dameron with it for East Ridge. Goes over to Braxton Stanley. Isaac Hall comes out to get it, but Stanley puts it on the floor. Now he'll give it over to Woods. Woods inside. Eli Sykes working. A little hook shot, no good. Rebound comes off. That's Tate Walters with it. Gives it over to Salmons. He's on the move. Down the lane. Shot up and good. Riley Salmons, 5 straight points. Pikeville up 7-2. 5 minutes left first quarter. Braxton Stanley with it into the front court, gets it over to Dameron. This is Woods. He fires up a three, comes up short, and battle for the rebound on the floor. Salmons digs it out for the Panthers into the front court, and beautiful pass to Hall, up and good is Nick Robinson, and a foul.
That was picture perfect right there. Didn't touch the floor.
Yes, and just a little touch pass from Lathan Hall. And that foul is going to go against Braxton Stanley, his first. And number 24, Nick Robinson for Pikeville, knocks the free throw down. So the Panthers is out quickly, 10-2. And here's the ball tipped loose in the backcourt, picked up by Stanley. Stanley working and going to have a foul.
Yeah, I think it'll be on Lockhart. It'll be his first, team's first.
So East Ridge will have it side out in the front court. Looking to get it in and having some problems. Finds get it into Isaac Woods. Woods drives down the right side, gets a screen for Sykes, takes it to the baseline, and he's going to be fouled, and they're going to give him 2 shots.
I think that'll be Lathan Hall. Lathan Hall will pick up the foul, his first, team's second. And 2 shots coming for Braxton Stanley. No, I'm sorry, Isaac Woods.
Isaac Woods, yes. And his first shot's up and good. He'll have one more. 10-3. Clock rests with 4:23 left here in the first quarter. And Woods makes them both, so it's 10-4. Salmons with the basketball in the backcourt for the Panthers. He'll bring it into the front court. Works over to Hall, back to Salmons. Inside it'll go, and shot up and one. And again, Nick Robinson working down low.
7 points for Mr. Robinson.
And this one's going to go against Eli Sykes. And
this is his second and one.
back-to-back and misses the free throw on this one, so it'll stay 12-4. 4 minutes here in the first quarter. Eastridge working in the front court. That's Stanley with it. Gives it over to Isaac Woods. Woods back to Stanley. Into the corner. That's Rose with it. Eli Rose. He works behind the back dribble, trying to get away from Lockhart and call for the walk. Good defense that time. Tate Walters on him, excuse me. And we've got a timeout. 3:43 left first quarter, 12-4 Pikeville over Eastridge. It's Renner Mountain Sports Network.
For nearly 20 years, Jeff Coleman and the folks at City Tire have served the automotive needs of those in Pike and surrounding counties. City Tire has moved to a bigger and better location on South Mayo Trail across from Pikeville Florist. We still offer competitive prices on Cooper, Firestone, Michelin, Goodyear, Bridgestone, Nexen, BFG, and Continental tires. City Tire also offers wheel alignments, custom exhaust, oil changes, and much more. Take advantage of our brake special now starting at only $79.95. Call City Tire at 606-437-3005. City Tire, 110 Freddie Lane, just off South Mayo Trail in Pikeville.
I'm Attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
Hi everybody, Dave Baker here for Total Pharmacy Care.
For years, customers have known that Total Pharmacy puts your health above all else. That's why they don't sell cards or candy or perfume. Their entire focus is on filling your prescriptions and making sure you understand your medication. And in keeping with that promise, all the lobbies will be closed for your safety during the increase of COVID-19 cases. Please use the drive-through, curb service, or delivery service at your convenience. 5 locations: Martin, Prestonsburg, Pikeville, Belfry, and Phelps. Total Pharmacy Care.
BB's Smokehouse and Pub in Pikeville is now open for dine-in and takeout. Check out our Facebook page for daily lunch, dinner, and drink specials. BB's Smokehouse and Pub specializes in only the finest hickory smoked meats and highest quality steaks. If you're looking for a friendly atmosphere where you're more than a customer, then BB's is the place to be. BB's Smokehouse and Pub, located at 130 Mayo Circle, just off US 23 South Mayo Trail in Pikeville.
Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena. 12-4 Pikeville with 3:43 to play here in the first quarter.
And the Panthers will have it out of the timeout. Riley Salmons into the front court with it. Eastridge still in that 2-3 zone. They've been working it down low. Here's Hall in the lane, kicks it back over. That's Walters. Hall, 3, no good. Walters goes in, rebound, and he's going to be fouled, and that's going to be Eli Sykes.
You are correct. That'll be his second.
That's his second. And he's going to have to take a seat. Looks like we've got number 4, John Mills, number 5, Jackson Potter coming in for Eastridge. 3:25 first quarter, Pikeville 12-4. They have the basketball. Hall with it. Goes down inside, back out on top. Hall has it. Cross court. It'll come over to Tate Walters. And that Zach Lockhart with the top of the circle. Lockhart has it. Back over to Hall. Lockhart works down the left side, back to top of the Hall. They'll go inside and shot up and good as Tate Walters flashes in to the foul line and knocks it down. 14-4, 10-point lead. Here on the other end, that's Stanley working. He can't get on the baseline. Brings it back out on top to Isaac Woods. Woods working against Lathan Hall. Works over to the left side, gives it up. That's Hunter Dameron with it. Dameron gives it over to Stanley. Number 4, John Mills into the game. Back over to Woods. And trying to get a screen top of the circle, but nothing working there. And Woods looking for some help. Gets it over to Mills. Mills trying to work, falls down, ball on the floor. He digs it out, and timeout Eastridge.
32nd timeout. They're going to take it. 14-4 right now. Pikeville with the lead, 2:06 to go in this first quarter, and the Panthers have been working it down into paint, Larry.
They have. They've worked it down. Nick Robinson already with 7 points down low, and then, of course, Salmons took it on the drive once, and then the last trip down, Tate Walters flashing from the corner to the free throw line and knocked a shot down. So they've not looked that. I think they've had 2 or 3 attempts from three-point line. Salmons has hit one, but mostly worked it down inside, which is good strategy because, you know, you got Eli Rose and Eli Sykes. Takes a lot of room up down inside, and they've already got Sykes in foul trouble with 2 fouls.
And it'll be Eastridge ball.
Again, side out in the front court. 2:06 left first quarter, 14-4 Pikeville. It comes into Isaac Woods. And Woods kicks it down in the corner. Stanley takes it back. And going inside, Mills, nice pass, and Mills just puts it up and in, beautiful.
He just kind of caught it and shoved it right up in one hand, didn't
he? Yeah, exactly. Pikeville working in the front court with it. That's Brandon Lowe into the ball game for the Panthers. Now working out on top is Zach Lockhart with it. Lockhart over to Lowe. They're looking inside for Robinson, but can't get it to him right at the time, so Lockhart takes it on top, kicks it back over. Lockhart, top of the circle, gives it. That's Walters with it. He down the lane. He knocked loose and picked up by Eastridge, turned over Pikeville. Isaac Woods with it in the front court for the Warriors. Eastridge has not got but 1 3-point shot off, Charlie. They was.
Pike was really extended to defense.
Yeah, exactly. It's the same way Paintsville did Shelby Valley to start with. Of course, Valley ended up there. Here's a long 3 put up by Stanley, no good. Rebound comes off to Pikeville. Riley Salmons with it into the front court, still on the move, stops, free throw line extended, up, no good. Battle for the rebound, John Mills comes off for Eastridge. Gives it over to Isaac Woods. Woods works down the right side. Can't get away from Low, and here's Stanley driving down the lane, flips it up and in. So the last 2 buckets for Eastridge has come at the rim in the paint, and it's 14-8. 23 seconds, all that's left. Pikeville looks like going to hold for the last shot as Zach Lockhart just standing with the basketball out close to the timeline. We're down to 10 seconds. Now he puts on the floor looking for screen from Robinson, gives it back to him down the lane, and he's going to be called for the walk. Lost control of the ball and walked with it, so only 4.4 seconds left. We've got number 23, Alex Rogers, coming into the game for the Panthers.
Had a big game for him last night.
He did. 10 points off the bench. Here's John Mills at the half-court line, no good, and at the end of 1, it's 14-8 Pikeville. We'll send it back to the station. We'll be back for second quarter action. It's Intermountain Sports Network.
I want to talk about a subject that's a little bit hard to talk about. Some of you out there may feel like you're at the lowest point in your life. Feels like it's never going to get better. You feel like the only option out there is to end your life. I promise, that's not the only option, and in fact, that's not an option at all. Taking your life doesn't end the pain. It gives the pain to other people. Keep your head up. I promise things will eventually get better.
Buying a home. It's likely the largest purchase you'll ever make. And choosing a bank is one of your most important decisions. Choose wisely. Choose Community Trust Bank to get you home. With over a century of mortgage experience, we're committed to the highest standards of personalized service. For strengths only a community bank can offer, look to Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
14-8 right now, Pikeville with the lead. Eastridge making a little bit of a run there toward the end, Larry.
Yeah, they close out the quarter on a 4-0 run and cut a 10-point deficit down to 6. Pikeville will have it coming out of the break between the quarters. It looks like number 11, Brandon Lowe, will step out and bring it in, and he'll bring it in to Zach Lockhart. Lockhart working top of the circle, gives it over. That's Rogers with it. Lathan Hall, 3 in the air, comes up short. Battle for the rebound, and they're going to get
over the back.
Either Lowe or Salmons. I'm not sure which one they'll get.
Choice, yep. And
Lowe. Yes.
His first, team's third.
So East Ridge will have it bring the length of the floor as Pikeville puts some man-to-man pressure on, but Woods breaks that easily, gets it into John Mills, and Robinson had, Stanley had to save that one. Here's Mills, back to Stanley. Drives down in the corner. That's Potter, back to Stanley. Inside it to go John Mills. He's under the basket and got into trouble, threw it off Riley Salmon's leg. It'll stay with East Ridge.
I don't think anybody expected that.
John Mills steps out of bounds, trigger the basketball in for the Warriors. He'll get it into Isaac Woods. Low Gordon Woods. Woods breaks free down the lane. Left-hand shot up, no good, off the glass. Salmons comes down with the rebound. And he's going to be fouled. And that's going to be Hunter Dameron with the foul. 7-12 first half. 14-8. Nobody scored here in this second quarter. Lathan Hall now will bring it into front court. Run the point guard duties. Gets it over to Zach Lockhart. Lockhart working. Comes across to Lathan. Lathan Hall in the lane. And kicks it over. That is Zach Lockhart with it. Rogers drives the baseline. Shot up off the glass. Good.
He's getting some good minutes this week.
Well, he had 10 points last night and a couple, best I remember, offensive rebounds with score. So East Ridge working in the front court. Here's John Mills down the lane. Shot no good, and it's going to be a foul before the shot on the drive. And I think he said that was Rogers, Alex Rogers, number 23 with the foul.
Yes. His first, team's fourth.
Nick Robinson back in the lineup for the Panthers as Zach Lockhart will take a seat. 6:38 left, 16-8 here in the first half, and John Mills has it. Rogers working on him and calls for his second foul.
Quickly.
And that is 5 team fouls for Pikeville as Tate Walters returns and Rogers quickly back to the bench. John Mills gets it in, and here's Hunter Dameron, 3, no good. Rebound comes off, that's Robinson with it. Lathan Hall up, Salmons in the corner, goes inside to Robinson, puts it up and one, and that's his third one of the night, Charlie.
That's 9 points with him, chance to get it 10.
He got the rebound, kicked the outlet pass out, and sprinted down the floor to get good position.
Yeah, got rewarded.
Yes, he did. And free throws up, rims out. It stays at 18-8, Pikeville. 6:15 left first half. East Ridge working the basketball in the front court. Here's Isaac Woods with it. He drives down the right side, turns corner, and step back shot no good. But run down in the corner, that's Mills with it. Gets it on top. That's Hunter Dameron, and we got a foul.
It's going to go on Tate Walters.
Yes, Tate Walters. That's 16 fouls now, so the next one will be the 1-1. 6 minutes exactly left here in this first half. Ball comes in to Braxton Stanley. Stanley working for East Ridge. Charlie, as we said before, this here's one of those district matchups in the tournament.
Yes, sir.
These two teams in the same district.
They'll play at least twice more.
Exactly. And inside it to go, that's John Mills. Might have got away with the walk, but got rid of the basketball. Here's Isaac Woods. Works down in the corner. And here's a 3 fired up. No good. That's Braxton Stanley. Rebound comes off Pikeville, Lathan Hall, and Walters, Robinson was sprinting down the floor, but nice defense that time by John Mills as he got back and knocks the pass out of bounds. It'll stay with the Panthers.
Tell you what, he's realized if he can get down the floor, they're going to get him the ball. He's working hard.
Yes, he is. And it comes in to Tate Walters. He'll get it over now. That's Brandon Lowe running the point. Over on the side, that's Lathan Hall. Inside to Robinson. Hall, 3, no good. Salmons with the rebound, puts it up and in. Just too much size in there with Salmons.
Yep.
20-8. Pikeville extends their lead to 12. Isaac Woods working in the front court. He drives the baseline, puts it up, no good. Salmons comes off with the rebound behind his back dribble. And again, there's Robinson tried to dunk and missed it. And here's Hall with the near steal. East Ridge has it, Isaac Woods. And setting his feet, 3 up, no good. Again, that was Braxton Stanley. Lathan Hall with the rebound into the front court, still on the move, down the lane. Got a little bit out of control, and Braxton Stanley picks his pocket. He's taking it to the other end, spin move, puts it up and in. And we've got a timeout, a 30-second timeout in East Ridge. So with 4:23 left in the first half, it's 20-10 Pikeville, Charlie.
Yep, it's been an up and down ball game. Kind of, I don't know if it's playing into Pikeville's hands or not, but Pikeville does like get up and down the floor. East Ridge, you thought, would set up, try to do a half-court game.
Yes. Of course, right now, you know, they're scoring in the paint, but it's not really on the half-court set. You know, Nick Robinson, he's just sprinting up and down the floor, and he's already had 3 and 1s.
Yep, you're right.
I think he's only completed 1 at the free throw line, but, you know, had those free throw attempts.
Yeah.
Pikeville with 16 fouls, Shelby Valley with 5 team fouls.
Yep, it's been an up and down game. Pikeville has 9 rebounds to 6 for East Ridge. Both teams with only 2 turnovers, Larry.
Yeah, but they've been taking care of the basketball, that's for sure. East Ridge just not, they're a little off right now behind the 3-point line. Usually Braxton Stanley, when he gets his feet set, he knocks it down, and he had a good look the last trip down and just come up short.
It'll be Pikeville basketball.
Tate Walters has it, bringing it into the front court for the Panthers. Excuse me, that's Zach Lockhart. Lockhart, top of the circle, gets it over to Brandon Lowe. Lowe puts it on the floor, kicks it back over to Lockhart. Goes inside. Here's Tate Walters with it. They puts it on the floor and has it taken away from him. And East Ridge calls a timeout, Charlie. They've already used 3 of their 5 timeouts.
It'd be 20-10. There's 3:59 to play here in this first quarter, or first half. We'll take a break. Be right back. This is Intermountain Sports Network.
It's here, 2021. Just like you, Walters Mitsubishi is celebrating the 3 truckloads of new Mitsubishis that just arrived. And listen to this price. A new 2021 Mitsubishi Outlander Sport, save $3,700 when you buy it for $22,350. Choose any remaining 2020 model on the lot and get low financing and huge discounts for pre-owned. Shop our entire inventory at waltersmm.com. In 2021, just remember,
when others won't, Walters will.
I suffered with addiction as a child. I was raised like in a normal home. I had hopes and dreams to be something. I just never learned any real coping skills. I had ADHD, depression and anxiety, and this thing comes along and that's what happened to me. You know, it became my crutch for dealing with the world. And I found this place and I gave them a chance. I wouldn't be here today if not for help I received. And I wish I had got it sooner.
There is hope. There is help. Frontier Behavioral Health.
For your business, for your family, for all your hopes and for your dreams, for the future, for the big stuff and all the little things. We're right there when you need us, standing by your side. Citizens Bank of Kentucky, the bank for your life. From the Blue Hills to the green fields, country lanes and city streets, Kentucky proud, Kentucky strong, serving all your banking needs. And you'll always fight with pride ourselves in treating others right. Citizens Bank of Kentucky, a bank for your life. Citizens Bank of Kentucky, we want want to be. Your bank for life.
The bank for your life.
Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena. 20-10, Pikeville with the lead. 3:57 to play in the half.
East Ridge has the basketball out of the timeout. Isaac Woods. He drives down the right side, kicks it down in the corner. That's Potter with it, number 5, Jackson Potter. Back out on top, it'll go to Stanley. Here's Woods working top of the circle. And now here's Potter with it, and they're going to be a foul call.
See, that's going to be on here. It is on number 5, Lockhart.
Number 22, Heath Jarrell into the lineup for Pikeville.
That's his first or second, team's 7th. So we got the 1-1.
Yeah, 1-1. Jackson Potter will be stepping to the line for the 1-1. 3:29 left. It's 20-10. Pikeville with the lead. And Potter's free throw no good. Rebound come off. That's Nick Robinson with it. Gives it over to Riley Sammons as Sammons brings it into the front court. Works around a screen top the circle, and ball knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with Pikeville as Jackson Potter sticks his arm in, knocks that one out, and he's going to take a seat. We've got number 25, Hunter Dameron, and also Eli Sykes coming back in. And Sykes with two fouls.
2 fouls, yeah.
Sammons working off a screen. Gets it down. That was Jarrell with it. And inside, worked around. Lathan Hall, 3, and air ball.
It might have been tipped, Larry. I'm not sure.
He's a little bit off on his shooting so far. Isaac Woods works top of the circle down the right side. Gives it over to Eli Sykes, top of the circle. The big man knocked one down from there last night. He drives, double team. Ball taken away. Lathan Hall on the other end. Puts it up and dunk. Riley Sammons as Hall threw it up off the glass, and Salmon trails through and throws it down. On the other end, shot up no good. That's Isaac Woods, and they're going to be a foul call.
22, that's Heath Jarrell. His first, team's 8th.
I didn't know if Riley was going to get that or not. I was going to say, boy, Hall's really off his game tonight. He didn't get close to that one, but after we seen what happened, we knew that was a pass, right? Isaac Woods at the line for 2 free throws. First one's up and good, 22-11. 2:33 left first half. Woods can bring it back to within 10, and he does as he knocks down both free throws. Lathan Hall with it for Pikeville, works down the right sideline into the front court, now reverses over to balance the floor, top of the circle. And to go down inside, Nick Robinson working, put it up, no good. And rebound comes off to Eli Sykes. Sykes done a good job that time on him with those 2 fouls. Here's Woods, step back, free throw line extended, knocks it down. Nice looking shot by Isaac Sykes.
6 points for Woods.
Oh, excuse me, Isaac Woods. I said Isaac Sykes. Oh, Lordy. Here is Jarrell with it for Pikeville. Gets it over to Robinson, back to Jarrell. And driving the baseline, that's Nate Walters. No good, but rebound put back up and in by Nick Robinson.
Give him 11.
24-14, back to 10. Isaac Woods gives it over to Braxton Stanley. Fires up a 15-footer. He knocks it down. East Ridge heating up a little bit now, Charlie.
6 points for Stanley.
Hitting those mid-range jumpers. 24-16, 1:20 left here in the first half. Lathan Hall with it for the Panthers into the front court. That's Tate Walters with it. Nick Robinson, Lathan Hall. Into the corner it'll go. That's Jarrell. Back to Hall. Cross over to Nick Robinson. And Walters gets it back over to Lathan Hall. We're down to 1 minute. And here's a 3 in the air. And you can count it. Nate Walters knocks that one down. 27-16. Pikeville with the lead. Isaac Woods in the front court now for East Ridge. Gets it over to Hunter Dameron. Braxton Stanley and Eli Rose looked at the three, put it on the floor, called for the walk.
27-16, 39 seconds left here in the first half. Pikeville with the lead. And the basketball.
And the basketball, you're right, as Tate Walters brings it into Lathan Hall, as Hall was over to talking to Coach Justice, and he's going to spread the floor. They're going to work for the last shot. We've got 30 seconds left here in the quarter. Hall over to Gerald. Gerald cross court over to Walters. Back to Hall, back to Gerald, just working it around the top. We're down to 14 seconds. Now they get it over Walters, back to Hall. 10 seconds. Now they'll go into their offense. Hall kicks in the corner. Gerald three. No good. Tipped in by Riley Salmons. Nobody blocked him out. Right down the lane off the glass. Shot at the buzzer. No good. So at the half, 29-16, Pikeville over East Ridge. The winner will get Shelby Valley Friday night in the championship game. So we'll send it back to the station. Be back shortly with some halftime stats and comments. It's Intermountain Sports Network.
Hello, Bob Hutcherson here with Hood Chevy in Paintsville. It's a new year with new savings. Save up to $6,500 on a new 2021 Chevy Silverado Crew Cab truck. Save up to $5,250 on a new 2021 Chevy Equinox all-wheel drive. And save up to $3,750 on the new 2021 Chevy Blazer all-wheel drive. It's a new year with new savings, so...
Hi, Big Blue fans. I'm Dave Baker, and you know, I know a little something about great teams and their starting five. Now, the team at Total Pharmacy Care has 5 locations to serve you. We're talking Pikeville and Phelps and Belfry, Prestonsburg, and Martin. No cards, candies, or perfume, just a team of pharmacists dedicated to filling your prescriptions and getting it right. Tell your doctor to send your prescriptions to Total Pharmacy Care. It's not just a name, it's a promise.
For nearly 20 years, Jeff Coleman and the folks at City Tire have served the automotive needs of those in Pike and surrounding counties. City Tire has moved to a bigger and better location on South Mayo Trail across from Pikeville Florist. We still offer competitive prices on Cooper, Firestone, Michelin, Goodyear, Bridgestone, Nexen, BFG, and Continental tires. City Tire also offers wheel alignments, custom exhaust, oil changes, and much more. Take advantage of our brake special now starting at only $79.95. Call City Tire at 606-437-3005. City Tire, 110 Freddie Lane, just off South Mayo Trail in Pikeville.
I'm Attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution, and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
Come see the lineup of all new 2021 Harleys at MineShaft Harley-Davidson in Pikeville.
Wires Arena, we're at the halftime of the night's second semifinal game between Pikeville and East Ridge. 29-16, Pikeville with the lead here at the half. And Charlie's going to have some first half stats for us.
Absolutely. We'll go through it first for the Pikeville Panthers. The visitors on the scoreboard, they're led in scoring by Riley Salmons and Nick Robinson with 11 points apiece. Tate Walters has 5 and 2 for Alex Rogers for their 29. Let's see, they had 7 turnovers, or 7 assists, 4 turnovers, had 13 rebounds in the first half, and they shot 54% from the field, which is pretty good. They were 2 of 7 behind the three-point line, 1 of 3 from the free throw line. For the East Ridge Warriors, let's see, they have 2 points apiece for Eli Sykes. 6 points for Isaac Woods, 2 for Eli Sykes, 6 for Braxton Stanley, and 2 for Jonathan Mills. Let's see, they had 11 total rebounds in the first half. They ended up with 2 assists, 4 turnovers, 1 block, and 3 steals. And they shot 35% from the field. 4 points off turnovers for Pikeville, 22 points in the paint for the Panthers, and 6 second chance baskets. 2 fast break baskets for them, or points, I guess, and then 2 points for Eastridge on the fast break. They had 8 in the paint and 2 off turnovers. And let's see, scoring by period, Pikeville had 14-8 in the first quarter and 15-8 in the second. And they ended up with a 29-16 halftime lead, Larry.
Yeah, 22 out of the 29 points coming in the paint, you know, and a lot of that's got to do with the big man for East Ridge, Eli Sykes, picked up 2 quick fouls and had to go to the bench. You know, we don't have no way of knowing, but if we could tell points made while he was in and when he was out, East Ridge playing pretty even with him when he's in the game right now. So we're going to send it back to the station, and we'll be back for the second half action. 29-16 Pikeville at the half over East Ridge as you're in the Mountain Sports Network.
Hi, Big Blue fans. I'm Dave Baker, and you know, I know a little something about great teams and their starting 5. Now, the team at Total Pharmacy Care has 5 locations to serve you. We're talking Pikeville and Phelps and Belfry, Prestonsburg, and Martin. No cards, candies, or perfume, just a team of pharmacists dedicated to filling your prescriptions and getting it right. Tell your doctor to send your prescriptions to Total Pharmacy Care. It's not just a name, it's a promise.
For nearly 20 years, Jeff Coleman and the folks at City Tire have served the automotive needs of those in Pike and surrounding counties. City Tire has moved to a bigger and better location on South Mayo Trail across from Pikeville Florist. We still offer competitive prices on Cooper, Firestone, Michelin, Goodyear, Bridgestone, Nexen, BFG, and Continental tires. City Tire also offers wheel alignments, custom exhaust, oil changes, and much more. Take advantage of our brake special now starting at only $79.95. Call City Tire at 606-437-3005. City Tire, 110 Freddie Lane, just off South Mayo Trail in Pikeville.
Hi, everybody. Dave Baker here for Total Pharmacy Care.
For years, customers have known that Total Pharmacy puts your health above all else. That's why they don't sell cards or candy or perfume. Their entire focus is on filling your prescriptions and making sure you understand your medication. And in keeping with that promise, all the lobbies will be closed for your safety during the increase of COVID-19 cases. Please use the drive-through, curb service, or delivery service at your convenience. 5 locations: Martin, Prestonsburg, Pikeville, Belfry, and Phelps. Total Pharmacy Care.
BB's Smokehouse and Pub in Pikeville is now open for dine-in and takeout. Check out our Facebook page for daily lunch, dinner, and drink specials. BB's Smokehouse and Pub specializes in only the finest hickory smoked meats and highest quality steaks. If you're looking for a friendly atmosphere where you're more than a customer, then BB's is the place to be. BB's Smokehouse and Pub, located at 130 Mayo Circle, just off US 23 South Mayo Trail in Pikeville.
I want to talk about a subject that's a little bit hard to talk about. Some of you out there may feel like you're at the lowest point in your life. It feels like it's never going to get better. You feel like the only option out there is to end your life. I promise, that's not the only option, and in fact, that's not an option at all. Taking your life doesn't end the pain, it gives the pain to other people. Keep your head up. I promise things will eventually get better.
Buying a home. It's likely the largest purchase you'll ever make. And choosing a bank is one of your most important decisions. Choose wisely. Choose Community Trust Bank to get you home. With over a century of mortgage experience, we are committed to the highest standards of personalized service. For strengths only a community bank can offer, look to Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
It's here, 2021. Just like you, Walters Mitsubishi is celebrating the 3 truckloads of new Mitsubishis that just arrived. And listen to this price. A new 2021 Mitsubishi Outlander Sport, save $3,700 when you buy it for $22,350. Choose any remaining 2020 model on the lot and get low financing and huge discounts for pre-owned. Shop our entire inventory at waltersmm.com. In 2021, just remember,
when others won't, Walters will.
I suffered with addiction as a child. I was raised like in a normal home. I had hopes and dreams to be something. I just never learned any real coping skills. I had ADHD, depression, and anxiety. And this thing comes along, and that's what happened to me. You know, it became my crutch for dealing with the world. And I found this place, and I gave them a chance. I wouldn't be here today if not for help I received. And I wish I had got it sooner.
There is hope. There is help. Frontier Behavioral Health.
Use your smart home speaker to arm and disarm the system. A full line of cameras for both indoor and outdoor areas, so you can keep an eye on your property no matter where you are. Get an early alert for water leaks before you lose thousands of dollars to expensive flood damage. One easy-to-use interface for your phone and the slimline touchpad. Enjoy the peace of mind that comes from a professional smart security system.
Appalachian Wireless Arena 29-16 here as we're just about ready for second half action as Eastridge comes back to take the floor. Pikeville's already ready to go.
They are, Charlie, and Eastridge will have the basketball when we get started back. Surprising numbers in that first half, Charlie. You was reading off the stat sheet. 22 out of the 29 points coming for Pikeville in the paint. And, you know, you haven't seen that so far out of Pikeville. I'll put it that way.
You're right. Had one three-pointer in the first half. That was in the first. No, we had two. Tate Walters, and that's, you know, that's the difference right there, Larry.
It is.
One free throw and 2 threes. Everything else has been in the paint.
That's right. And horn sounds. The officials back on the floor. Players getting ready. We're about ready to get started. The winner of this one will meet Shelby Valley 7 o'clock Friday right here at the Appalachian Wireless Arena. We'll be right back here bringing that game for all of our viewers. We encourage you, if you can't get out, tune us in.
Absolutely.
And here Eastridge gets it in. That's Braxton Stanley with it. He's got Zach Lockhart guarding him. Goes over to Hunter Dameron. And near steal that time by Hall. And down the lane, shot up no good. Board cleared for Pikeville. Here's Tate Walters to the bucket. Puts it up no good. Robinson shot no good. Still battling for it. And Eli Sykes comes out for Eastridge. Into the front court, Isaac Woods. Woods will haul on him. Now they'll go inside. That's Eli Rose. A little hook shot bounces and goes in.
His first points of the night.
I think so, yes. 29-18. Into the front court here to come. That's Zach Lockhart with it. Lockhart moves over to bounce the floor to the center. Now he'll go down right side. Lathan Hall brings it out on top. Back in Lockhart. Back to Hall. Goes over to Walters. He fakes the three. Brings it back over to Lathan Hall. They looking inside. Nick Robinson in there. Turnaround shot. Bounces in.
Give him 13.
Big game tonight. 31-18. Just getting started here in the third quarter. 6:40 left. Isaac Woods in the front court. Gets it over to Hunter Dameron. Inside it'll go. And that's Eli Sykes working. No, that's Rose. And shot no good. Riley Sammons comes out for the rebound, gets it over to Walters quickly in the front court. Here goes Lockhart, little 6-foot runner on the baseline, no good. Rebound comes off to Sykes quickly in the front court. Here's Hunter Dameron down the lane, and Sammons knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay with Eastridge.
6:14 to play here in the third. 31-18, Panthers over the Warriors.
Sykes brings it in to Stanley, back to Sykes. He's quickly double teamed, gets it over. That's Dameron. Eli Rose off the front of the rim, no good. Well, goes in, gets his own rebound, has it knocked loose, and he's fouled.
Tate Walters will pick up his second foul. And we'll see Rogers check back in.
Doing a little work down on the baseline. Mike Hall, he might have blown the tire.
Yeah, it looks like he's having to have a repair done. They're tying his shoe.
Yeah, getting that repair kit out, isn't he? Here's Rose with it for Eastridge, looking to get it in. He'll finally get it in. That's Braxton Stanley in the Rose. Cross the lane, Three in there. Hunter Dameron knocks it down. Excuse me. Back to a 10-point lead, 31-21. 5:45 left, third quarter. Lathan Hall works it into front court for the Panthers. He's directing traffic around, getting everybody set. Now gets it over to Lockhart. Cross over to Rogers. And he has the ball knocked loose, but he picks it up. Gets it back over to Lockhart. Lockhart top circle. Lathan Hall down inside. Nick Robinson back out to Lockhart. Three, no good. And Nick Robinson working the boards, puts it back up and in.
15 for Robinson. He's having a good game tonight.
Yes. And here's the steal by Hall off the glass, up and good. And just like that, Pikeville back by 14, 35-21. 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Dameron working, gives it back over to Braxton Stanley. Stanley comes back over to Dameron. Looking inside to Sykes, can't get it in there. And now they'll get it into Rose. He works across the lane, kicks it back out on top to Isaac Woods. Looking for a screen, works around it, down the right side. Picks up the dribble inside Eli Sykes, no good. Rose with the rebound, puts it back up and in. The two big guys down low working good for East Ridge.
They need both of them in the game at the same time right now.
Yes. 35-23. And here's the shot, no good, put up by Robinson. Rebound comes off Isaac Woods into the front court. He'll come for the Warriors. And look, started to fire three, gets it over to Rose. Rose puts it on the floor, down the lane, off the glass, good. Nice
move,
shot.
yeah.
Yes.
That's 6 for him here in the third quarter.
If you're watching it on Facebook or YouTube, like, share, and give us a comment on who you're rooting for and where you're at. Pikeville works in the front court. They lead 35-25. And here's the steal. As Sykes got the deflection, gets it over to Woods, into the front court. He goes, kicks it into the corner to Rose. And Rose back over to Woods. Woods fires up a three, no good. And Salmons comes up with the rebound. He's out on the run. And here to the bucket, putting it up and no good. Lockhart tipped back up and in by Nick Robinson.
$37-25, Pikeville right now with 3:18 to play here in the third. This is Intermountain Sports Network.
I'm Ray Jones, and I'm a trial attorney who represents people just like you. Like many of you, I was raised to believe in the golden rule, to do unto others as you would have done unto you. Unfortunately, most insurance companies and big corporations don't follow that same rule. If you've been injured, you need my law firm to fight for you. Helping injured people, it's what we do. Because the lawyer you choose does matter. I'm trial attorney Ray Jones.
The right place, the right time, the right people, the right size. Citizens Bank of Kentucky, the right bank for your life. Citizens Bank of Kentucky, the right bank for your life. Citizens Bank of Kentucky, the right bank for your life.
Now, welcome back to Appalachian Wireless Arena. 3:18 left here in the third quarter. 37-25, Pikeville over East Ridge. And looks like East Ridge will have the basketball out of the timeout. We've got Cape Coral, Florida watching in, Charlie. West Virginia, Carlisle, Pennsylvania. All up and down the East Coast, looks like, as Eli Rose works it over in the corner. Now he'll back the basketball out. Still working with it. Rogers right with him. And got close to a 5-second call. Now here's Woods working down the left side. Gets it over. That is Jackson Potter back into the lineup. John.
Nice block.
John Mills, and Robinson just goes up and throws that one back at him at the top of the circle. And Rogers is going to pick up a foul. He's not been in very long. I think that's three on him.
Three on him, you're right.
Yes. 2:41, third quarter, Pikeville by 12, 37-25. East Ridge has it in the front court, and we got a foul on the inbounds pass. Nick Robinson.
Yep, his first.
3 team fouls.
Yep.
East Ridge has not been whistled for a foul yet. East Ridge gets it in. Here's Woods with it. Braxton Stanley. Isaac Woods. Looking inside, that's John Mills with it. He tries to go across the lane, loses his bounce, falls to the floor, called for the walk, try to split or double team. It's hard to put that ball on the floor down inside that 2-3 zone like that, isn't it?
Yeah, 37-25, Pikeville with the lead, 2:26 to go here in the third quarter. Whoa. Big collision.
Yeah, big collision both ways. And we've got a bench warning on East Ridge side.
Yeah. 37-25, Pikeville, 2:21 to play here in the third quarter.
He thought his player got fouled, but both of them kind of bumped into each other and went to the floor, so here's a play on. Here's Rogers with it for Pikeville down in the corner. Back out on top, it'll come, that's Zach Lockhart with it. Nick Robinson, 15-foot, shot no good, rebound to East Ridge. Isaac Woods with it in the front court. And he'll get it over Jackson Potter. Woods down the lane, shot up, no good. Rebound put back up and in, Eli Rose.
Rose with 8 points here in the third quarter.
And on the other end, that is Lockhart, kicks it down to Rogers, and he misses it, but there to clean it up again, Nick Robinson with the and one.
That's his fourth one tonight, I believe, Larry.
Fourth one tonight. A lot of viewers saying it's a good job for Larry and Charlie. So we must be doing a good job, Charlie.
Appreciate that.
Appreciate all the comments. Got a viewer from North Carolina. And free throw no good. Rebound comes off. That's John Mills with it. He'll get it over to Jackson Potter into the front court for East Ridge. 39-27, 125 left here in the third quarter. Here's Potter, and he throws it away, trying to get it inside to Eli Rose. Knocked loose. Rogers comes back up with it for Pikeville. In the corner, Lathan Hall, 3, no good. He's been off his game
struggled
tonight.
on the line, from the three-point line.
And quickly into the front court it comes. That's Hunter Dameron. He's cut off on the drive, looking to get it inside, and Rogers going to pick up his fourth foul.
Yep, he knew it. And he'll go to the bench and quickly take. Walters will come back.
And Rose will go to the bench to get a rest for the Warriors. They'll have it side out in the front court. They get it in. Eli Sykes working against Robinson. And Hall steps
on the floor,
in, and he's going to draw the foul. I think that's going to be his second.
It is.
5 team fouls now for Pikeville, only 1 for East Ridge. So the Warriors will try it again. They step out on the baseline, Mills, and try to get it back into him, and another foul call. I think Tate Walters maybe get this one.
Yep, it'll be his third.
54 seconds left, 16 fouls, so the next one will put East Ridge in the 1-1. Comes into Mills at top. Potter working nice ball movement, and down the lane, shot up, no good. Hunter Dameron, rebound comes off to Pikeville. Quickly in the front court on the other end, kicks it back out to Walters. Tate Walters goes over to Lockhart. Here's a baseline shot, no good by Robinson, and ball out of bounds off of Pikeville. It'll go to East Ridge.
32 seconds, all that's left here in the third quarter. 39-27. Pikeville with the lead here over the Warriors of Eastridge.
And Eastridge will have it as Isaac Woods steps out of bounds, trickered the ball in. And it'll come in to Jackson Potter. Potter circles Hall, now gets it in, gets it over to Isaac Woods. He takes it to the lane, puts it up, no good. He's fouled. Well,
we have a foul.
I'll say a foul call. Let's see if it gets the blocker of the charge. And it's going to be a...
Yep, will be a foul on...
That's Robinson, 24.
I thought he said 23, didn't you? He looked like he had 3 or 4.
23's not in the game. He got his 4. He got his 4.
He's already got his 4.
He's got his 4 foul quota in. He's back on the bench. And the free throw is up and good. 39-28. And Wood's second one is also good. So it's 10-point lead. Eastridge has played pretty well even with Pikeville here in this third quarter. Not been able to cut into the lead, but they're keeping Pikeville close. 10 seconds.
Actually about scored them 13-10.
Lathan Hall works down the right side and pulls up. Jumper no good off front of the rim. 2 seconds. Up and shot blocked. And foul called as that was Lockhart got the offensive rebound, and he's going to be fouled by Hunter Dameron.
Yep, you're right. That'll be Dameron's second.
0.2 of a second left, and they're going to give him 3. They said that was a 3-point shot that he put up.
Well.
So Zach Lockhart will be at the line for 3 foul shots. And misses the first. This quarter's basically over, 0.2, so you can't even have a catch and a shoot. 39-29. Pikeville. Second foul shot up by Lockhart, good.
His first points of the night.
And he'll have one more. And this one is up and no good. He gets 1 out of the 3, and we're at the end of 3 quarters, 40-29, Pikeville over Eastridge. We'll send you to station, be back for fourth quarter action. This is Rena Mountain Sports Network.
Buying a home, it's likely the largest purchase you'll ever make. And choosing a bank is one of your most important decisions. Choose wisely. Choose Community Trust Bank to get you home. With over a century of mortgage experience, we're committed to the highest standards of personalized service. For strengths only a community bank can offer, look to Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
BB's Smokehouse and Pub in Pikeville is now open for dine-in and takeout. Check out our Facebook page for daily lunch, dinner, and drink specials. BB's Smokehouse and Pub specializes in only the finest hickory smoked meats and highest quality steaks. If you're looking for a friendly atmosphere where you're more than a customer, then BB's is the place to be. BB's Smokehouse and Pub, located at 130 Mayo Circle, just off US 23 South Mayo Trail in Pikeville.
Wireless Arena, 40-29, Pikeville with the lead, and we got 8 minutes left, Larry.
8 minutes, and then the final will be set. Shelby Valley waiting in the wings for the winner of this one. 7 o'clock Friday night, right here at the Appalachian Wireless Arena. And Pikeville will have the basketball to start this fourth quarter. They have the 40-29 lead. Tate Walters steps out of bounds, and he'll bring it in to Zach Lockhart. Now give it over to Riley Sammons. Sammons over, that's number 11, Brandon Lowe, into the ball game for the Panthers. And we've got a foul inside. Sammons and I think that's Jackson Potter both on the floor, and they're going to call the foul on Potter.
Yep, you are correct.
Only 3 team fouls for Eastridge.
Yep.
Here's Sammons on the baseline, looking to get the basketball in, and still looking, and now he'll throw it up to Zach Lockhart. Lockhart, top of the circle, goes over to Salmons, down in the corner to Lowe. Back out on top of the Salmons, puts it on the floor, down the lane, and runner down the lane, right-handed shot up and good.
Made that look smooth, didn't he?
He makes it look easy. He's a big kid and tall kid, but he can really get where he wants on the dribble. And there's a shot by John Mills, no good. Ball knocked out of bounds by Pikeville. It'll stay with East Ridge. 7:18 left in the ball game. Panthers with a 13-point lead, 42-19. And here inside pass and out of bounds.
Yep.
Try to get it inside to John Mills and out of bounds to Pikeville. East Ridge don't have very many turnovers. Both these teams is taking care of the basketball tonight.
My bet it's like 7-4 in turnovers, and East Ridge only had 7.
And now the Pikeville's got 5.
They've got 5, yeah, that's right.
As Salmons whistles the pass out of bounds, right past Robinson's head. Wasn't expected, I don't think. So East Ridge will have it. Into the front court they come. John Mills with it. He puts it on the floor to the bucket, and nice move that time. John Mills give the old ball fake one way, crossover dribble, and freed himself up. Good looking driving shot. Pikeville on the other end. Here's Lowe with it. And he'll get it over to Zach Lockhart. Lockhart inside. That's Walters with it, and he's going to be fouled. That's going to go against Braxton Stanley, I think.
Let's see, I think you are correct.
That's going to be his third, looks like. Only 4 team fouls. We've got number 3, Matt Mills, into the lineup now for East Ridge, along with Rose, and I think another player returned. I'm not sure. I think that was Dameron coming back in, and there's
Salmons.
Riley Salmons crossed the lane with a little 6-foot runner. Goes, and it's 44-31. Into the front court comes East Ridge. That's Braxton Stanley. Gets it over to Hunter Dameron. Dameron reverse, and he'll have to back it out now. Gets it over, that's Eli Rose, and he loses it out of bounds. No, knocked out of bounds, they say, off of Nick Robinson. Lafayette, Tennessee, cheering the Panthers on.
Coach Randy McCoy watching from Florida.
Well.
And got somebody from Lafayette, Tennessee.
And ball comes in. That's Eli Rose with it. He'll get it over to Isaac Woods. Woods drives down into the right corner. Now he backs it back out, gives it over Braxton Stanley. Stanley fires up a 3, comes off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound comes off Brandon Lowe for Pikeville on the run. Take it to the bucket, and he's going to be fouled.
That should be, I believe that's Hunter Dameron. It'll be his 3rd. Team's 5th. And it will send Lockhart. No, it will send Blow to the free throw line to shoot 2. I'm going to assume Randy McCoy is watching, cheering on East Ridge.
Oh, I'm sure. Lowe misses the free throw. Clock rests with 5:44 left here in the ball game. Pikeville has a 13-point lead, 44-31. Lowe with one more free throw. This one's up and rolls off. Board's cleaned by Eli Rose. Into the front court come Braxton Stanley. Here's Hunter Dameron. Puts it on the floor, gets it back out to Stanley. Isaac Woods comes out on top, takes it. Hall's guarding him, trying to get across the screen. And behind the back dribble to the bucket. Woods up and good. Beautiful drive and shot by Isaac Woods.
Good job.
44-33. East Ridge hanging around. They can get some 3-point shots to drop, Charlie. They get right back in this one quick.
You're right.
And here is Lowe with a little runner, no good. But the rebound comes off. That's Nick Robinson. And Up and good, three-point shot, Zach Lockhart.
It's his first field goal of the night.
And quickly on the other end, shot no good. Blocked by on Hunter Dameron, and on the other end, Lockhart and Salmons tried to throw it down, no good. And foul called. Let's see what they've got on the tip. Number 25, Hunter Dameron, they're saying.
That'll be his fourth.
And Nick Robinson will step to the free throw line. And Robinson now with 20 points on the night.
He's had a good evening.
He has. John Mills coming back in for East Ridge. 4:41 left, hits 48-33. That's Pikeville's largest lead of the night. And Robinson's second free throw, no good. Clean off the board is Eli Rose. And quickly on the other end, here's John Mills laying it up and in. He beats Pikeville's defense back and gets a layup. That's what Nick Robinson was doing to the Warriors the first half.
Running the floor for your big man gets you a lot of points.
Yes, it will. 48-35. 4:15, and inside it goes. Nick Robinson, and he's fouled by John Mills.
He'll go back to the free throw line. I believe he'll be shooting too.
Number 4 for East Ridge, Mills, that is his second personal foul of the team's 7th.
And you're right, they give him 2 shots. And again, he comes up short. Just having a little problem with his stroke at the foul line. What is he tonight?
2 of 7.
2 of 7. And now he makes him 3 of 8.
Rogers checking back in.
49-35, Pikeville with the 14-point lead. John Mills with a 3, no good. Salmons on the run, kicks it over and putting it up and in is Zach Lockhart. Lockhart coming alive here in the game. 51-35, and here's a back tip by Lathan Hall, and he's going to take it off the glass to Salmons, up and good. Didn't get the dunk that time, but they got the basket off the glass, and Pikeville, just like that, stretches it out to 18 points. Ball out of bounds, and it's going to stay East Ridge.
Got a timeout on the floor, 53-35. Pikeville with 3:36 to play. We'll be right back. This is Intermountain Sports Network.
For your business, for your family, for all your hopes and for your dreams, for the future, for the big stuff and all the little things. We're right there when you need us, standing by your side. Citizens Bank of Kentucky, the bank for your life. From the blue hills to the green fields, country lanes and city streets, Kentucky proud, Kentucky strong, serving all your banking needs. And you'll always fight with pride ourselves and treating others right. Citizens Bank of Kentucky, a bank for your life. Citizens Bank of Kentucky, we want to be your bank for life.
The bank for your life.
I want to talk about a subject that's a little bit hard to talk about. Some of you out there may feel like you're at the lowest point in your life. Feels like it's never going to get better. You feel like the only option out there is to end your life. I promise, that's not the only option, and in fact, that's not an option at all. Taking your life doesn't end the pain, it gives the pain to other people. Keep your head up, I promise, things will eventually get better.
Come see the lineup of all new 2021 Harleys at MineShaft Harley-Davidson in Pikeville.
Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena, 53-35, Pikeville with the lead.
And East Ridge with it as Potter has his shot blocked. Lathan Hall out in front of everybody, takes it in, puts it up and in. 20-point lead for Pikeville. They're stretching it out late here in the game, Charlie, 55-35. East Ridge working in the front court. That's a nice behind the back dribble. Brad Howell. And they'll go inside to Eli Sykes, and his shot's no good. Board is cleared by Zach Lockhart. Like they let everyone know that WPRG TV will be at Shelby Valley tomorrow night with a huge early season matchup between the two top teams, girls teams in the 15th region, Shelby Valley, and they'll be hosting the two-time defending champs Pikeville for the second game this year. And you can tune in to WPRG.TV and WPRG TV YouTube channel to watch that game tomorrow night.
Absolutely.
And Pikeville working in the front court. Here's Lathan Hall with it. Gives it back out on top to Zach Lockhart. And down inside, that's number 22, Heath Gerald. He loses it. East Ridge comes up with it. There's Stanley giving it over and to the bucket. Up, no good. As Eli Sykes comes off with the rebound. 15-foot baseline jumper, no good. Rebound, that's Stanley, and his shot's no good. Rebound comes off to Lathan Hall. 2 minutes left, 55-35, and here is Lowe driving it to the bucket for Pikeville. Heath. Yes, that's Brandon Lowe, and he's going to be fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
And
Brad Howell, I think, was the one that they called the foul on for East Ridge. No, number 22.
Changed, okay.
Eli
Sykes.
Well,
no, 24. Now they changed it, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
24 is Braxton Stanley.
Yeah, they'll get it right there at the scores table in a minute.
That's his fourth.
Yes. And looks like number 25, Isaac McNamee coming in for Pikeville. Quarterback of the football team. And
free throw's good.
Lowe's free throw up and good. Missed the first, so it's 56-35. East Ridge working. Stanley goes cross court. That's Zach Mason into the lineup for the Warriors. Jackson Potter back to Mason. Back to Potter. He looks at the three. Now he puts it on the floor, takes it to bucket. He's going to be fouled, and
be McNamee.
McNamee just into the game, gets his name in the scorebook.
I'm going to guess that's the football team standing in the end zone booing about calling a foul on McNamee because that's their boy right there.
Yeah, that's it. Exactly. 140 odds left. It's 56-35. Jackson Potter at the free throw line. First one no good.
And Brady Clark, number 42, checking into the ball game for Pike.
And gets a big standing cheer from the cheering section from Pikeville. Jackson Potter second free throw up, nothing but net. 56-36. Look like it's going to be another district matchup. Pikeville's going to get to play all their district opponents here in the tournament, Charlie.
Yes,
they played East Ridge tonight. They'll have Shelby Valley tomorrow night. And
Friday night, too.
Oh, excuse me. Well, that's right.
You're right, either way.
The girls tomorrow night in Shelby Valley and Pikeville. Boys right here Friday night. You're exactly right. There's Rogers with it. And they're trying to get it inside. There it goes. Kicking it back out. And three in the air. Good. And that is Tate Walters. That wasn't what they was wanting, was it?
Nope.
They was wanting Brady Clark to shoot that one. Here's Mason with it for East Ridge, and he'll fire up a three-point shot, no good. Rebound comes off Brandon Lowe on the run into the front court. He'll go, and here he is, firing up a three, no good. Brady Clark out of bounds. It'll go to East Ridge, 39 seconds left. If he'd made that one, the house would have come down. East Ridge with it, comes into the front court. That's 23, Brad Howell over to Mason. Jackson Potter with it, top of the circle. Dribbling the basketball. Now he'll kick it over, and here's the drive. Back over to Zach Mason, and three-point shot up. No good by Brad Howell. Rebound comes off
McNamee.
To McNamee. No, that's Tate Walters.
No, I thought it was 20. McNamee got it and gave it to Walters.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's going to be it, folks, as time runs out. 59-36, Pikeville over East Ridge. We're going to send it back to the station. We'll be back shortly with some final stats and comments. It's your Intermountain Sports Network.
Use your smart home speaker to arm and disarm the system. A full line of cameras for both indoor and outdoor areas, so you can keep an eye on your property no matter where you are. Get an early alert for water leaks before you lose thousands of dollars to expensive flood damage. One easy-to-use interface for your phone and the slimline touchpad. Enjoy the peace of mind that comes from a professional smart security system.
I'm Ray Jones, and I'm a trial attorney who represents people just like you. Like many of you, I was raised to believe in the golden rule, to do unto others as you would have done unto you. Unfortunately, most insurance companies and big corporations don't follow that same rule. If you've been injured, you need my law firm to fight for you. Helping injured people, it's what we do. Because the lawyer you choose does matter. I'm trial attorney Ray Jones.
The right place, the right time, the right people, the right size. Citizens Bank of Kentucky, the right bank for your life. Citizens Bank of Kentucky, the right bank for your life. Citizens Bank of Kentucky, the right bank for your life.
Buying a home. It's likely the largest purchase you'll ever make. And choosing a bank is one of your most important decisions. Choose wisely. Choose Community Trust Bank to get you home. With over a century of mortgage experience, we are committed to the highest standards of personalized service. For strengths only a community bank can offer, look to Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
BB's Smokehouse and Pub in Pikeville is now open for dine-in and takeout. Check out our Facebook page for daily lunch, dinner, and drink specials. BB's Smokehouse and Pub specializes in only the finest hickory smoked meats and highest quality steaks. If you're looking for a friendly atmosphere where you're more than a customer, then BB's is the place to be. BB's Smokehouse and Pub, located at 130 Mayo Circle, just off US 23 South Mayo Trail in Pikeville.
Arena, we have a final of the night's second game between Pikeville and East Ridge. 59-36, Pikeville over the Warriors, and they will move on Friday night, 7 o'clock. And they'll meet the Shelby Valley Wildcats for the boys All-A Classic Championship game. And Charlie's got some numbers here for this game that just concluded.
First for East Ridge, they were led in scoring by Isaac Woods with 10 points. 2 points for Eli Sykes, 6 for Braxton Stanley, 3 for Cameron Hunter, 8 for Eli Rose, 6 for Jonathan Mills, and 1 for Jackson Potter. Let's see, they ended up with 3 assists, 10 turnovers, 1 block, 5 steals, and they ended up with 25 rebounds. Shot 31.8% from the field, 7% behind the three-point line. They were 1 of 7. And they ended up shooting 77, almost 78% from the free throw line. For the Pikeville Panthers, they were led in scoring by Nick Robinson with a 21, 17 for Riley Sammons, 8 for Tate Walters. Latham Hall had 7. Zach Lockhart had 1. Let's see, 2 points for Alex Rogers off the bench for their 59. They shot 51% from the field, almost 31 behind the three-point line, but 33 from the free throw line. I'm sure you're not going to be happy about that one. They ended up with 30 rebounds on the night, 12 assists, 7 turnovers, 3 block shots, and 6 steals. Let's see, Pikeville had 10 offensive Points off turnover. I'll spit it out in a minute. Warriors had 4. Panthers had 42 points in the paint tonight, Larry. 22 for Eastridge. 17 points for Pikeville in second chance putbacks and 7 for the Warriors. Bench scoring 7-3 in favor of the Warriors. So big win for Pikeville. They'll move on, like I said, play Shelby Valley Friday night in the finals. We're waiting on Coach Elisha Justice. We'll take a break. Be back with him in just a moment. This is the Intermountain Sports Network.
Come see the lineup of all new 2021 Harleys at MineShaft Harley-Davidson in Pikeville.
I want to talk about a subject that's a little bit hard to talk about. Some of you out there may feel like you're at the lowest point in your life. Feels like it's never going to get better. You feel like the only option out there is to end your life. I promise, that's not the only option, and in fact, that's not an option at all. Taking your life doesn't end the pain. It gives the pain to other people. Keep your head up. I promise things will eventually get better.
Hi everybody, Dave Baker here for Total Pharmacy Care.
For years, customers have known that Total Pharmacy puts your health above all else. That's why they don't sell cards or candy or perfume. Their entire focus is on filling your prescriptions and making sure you understand your medication. And in keeping with that promise, all the lobbies will be closed for your safety during the increase of COVID-19 cases. Please use the drive-through, curb service, or delivery service at your convenience. 5 locations: Martin, Prestonsburg, Pikeville, Belfry, and Phelps. Total Pharmacy Care.
You're on the move every day. You're mobile, and so is Community Trust Bank. Now, you've got one-touch access to your accounts. No need to remember or update passwords. Make a deposit with a click, not a pen. No deposit slip and no line. And get that morning cup of joe without the hassle, without the wait. Community Trust Bank is dedicated to making your banking experience secure, fast, and easy. Don't wait. Go mobile with Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
It's here, 2021. Just like you, Walters Mitsubishi is celebrating the 3 truckloads of new Mitsubishis that just arrived. And listen to this price. A new 2021 Mitsubishi Outlander Sport, save $3,700 when you buy it for $22,350. Choose any remaining 2020 model on the lot and get low financing and huge discounts for pre-owned. Shop our entire inventory at waltersmm.com. In 2021, just remember,
when others won't, Walters will.
I was a child. I grew up in the world of addiction. The darkest hour came when I got kicked out of the dope house. I had nowhere to live. It was other addicts that had gotten clean, changed their lives, that invited me into their life. They showed me what it was to have compassion. I'm an addict in recovery. The only limitations are on myself, the ones that I set.
There is hope. There is help. Frontier Behavioral Health.
Use your smart home speaker to arm and disarm the system. A full line of cameras for both indoor and outdoor areas, so you can keep an eye on your property no matter where you are. Get an early alert for water leaks before you lose thousands of dollars to expensive flood damage. One easy-to-use interface for your phone and the slimline touchpad. Enjoy the peace of mind that comes from a professional smart security system.
Overhead Door, a garage door company that has been with your family from the beginning, through all the ups and downs of life. From the small repairs to making your vision a reality. Overhead Door, your trusted garage door expert since 1921. Be sure you're getting the genuine, the original overhead door service.
Wireless Arena, 59-36. Pikeville comes away with a big win, and I thought you did a really good job working the ball down inside tonight, Elijah.
Yeah, and that's what we kind of told Nick last couple of games. He kind of struggled a little bit, and we just told him come out, play with confidence, and do what he does well. And you know, you could tell he was active off the ball tonight, and he was doing a good job getting in those gaps and getting himself in position where we could get it to him.
What I really like is the way he ran the floor. Once you got him a couple baskets down the floor, he realized if he gets down there quickly, you're going to reward him. He had 4 and 1s.
Yeah, once Nick gets going, he can run off 4 or 5 straight. And you know, it's funny because it's always like it's a quiet, you know, whatever he ends up with. I looked up and seen one time he had 19 points. I didn't even realize he had that many.
We didn't watch him from up here because he was playing strong in the middle. There's no question.
He does a good job, and he just, you know, he follows that ball when it comes off the rim. He does a good job just almost knowing where it's going to come off at and timing it.
I thought you did a good job defensively, too, getting out and closing out on the 3 points. You didn't give very many opportunities out there tonight.
Yeah, we tried to use our length to, you know, contest, play off just a little bit, but contest those shots. And I thought my guys, you know, did an excellent just team effort defensively, you know, in guarding the basketball, helping when we needed to, and then still contesting the 3-point shot.
I thought so, too, as somebody getting restless over there. What did Riley do today?
Hey, tell him what Riley do. Tell him right here. Say Riley dunked.
Tell me.
Riley dunked.
He did, didn't he?
Did.
So Riley did get a nice dunk off the backboard on the pass. But, again, I thought you really did a good job working the ball up the floor and just keeping your spacing out there tonight.
Yeah. I thought the guys, I thought they looked extremely unselfish, making the extra pass on the break. It was 1, 2, 3 passes, layups. And, you know, that's when I can tell these guys are just having fun. And I enjoy watching them play that way.
I thought a couple of times they got down there and they worked it in the paint, made 3 passes, never touched the floor and got a good shot up. And, you know, I think you're going to have a little bit more difficulty on Friday night. You got Chevy Valley.
Yeah.
They're shooting the 3 really well.
Yeah, they've been shooting the lights out. They got great guard play. You know, they're going to be tough to handle. And, you know, I just hope we come out, we compete, you know, for 4 quarters and, you know, just keep playing the way we're playing.
I think that's going to be a game where whoever can impose their will kind of on the other team, because I know you're going to want to probably work it inside because you've got the length on them, and they're going to try to take you up and down the floor and try to use their speed.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough test for us, and, you know, those games are always competitive, and it's fun. You know, the guys get up for it, and their guys get up for it, and, you know, so we're excited. Anytime you get a chance to play for a regional championship, it's, you know, it's a good thing. So. And,
of course, you get to find out what your district's going to be like. That'll be your second district opponent in 3 nights.
Yeah, our district's going to be really tough, you know,
is.
and we was fortunate tonight to win the way that we did, but, you know, Eastridge, I said it, you know, from day one, they're one of the best teams in this region, and we just had a really good night, and they didn't shoot the ball the way they've been shooting it, so you can't look at that score and say, you know, that's how it's going to be. You play Eastridge, you got to come play every night.
Well, Brody Justice brought a team that was, you know, was okay last year, made them a good team this year. You've really done well over the offseason.
Yeah, they got great pieces, and, you know, they're going to be tough to handle. You know, and these are teams we see 3 and 4 times a year, so it's hard to continue to win, and, you know, but I was just proud of my guys. I thought they gave good effort, played unselfish, and hopefully we can keep that going.
Well, congratulations on the big win, and that'll wrap it up for us. For Elijah Justice, for Eli, for Alex, for my partner Larry Cecil, somewhere around here is Charlie Pinson. We'll see you tomorrow night at Chevy Valley on the Intermountain Sports Network.
The Intermountain Sports Network would like to thank our 15th Region All-A Classic sponsors: Community Trust Bank, MineShaft Harley-Davidson, BB's Smokehouse and Pub, Attorney John Earl Hunt, Frontier Medical Associates, City Tire and Auto Service Center, Citizens Bank of Kentucky, Total Care Pharmacy, Attorney Ray Jones, Walters Mazda Mitsubishi, Big Sandy RIAC, Mann Toyota of Prestonsburg, Intermountain Cable, Gearheart Security, Hutch Chevrolet, Coalfields Telephone and Broadband, Overhead Door of Eastern Kentucky, and Bruce Walters Ford Kia. 15th Region All-A Basketball on the Intermountain Sports Network is a production of WPRG TV.